Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and it's now time to finally showcase Max Transcended 1000-Year Blower Jushiro. Now, I initially did want to Max Transcend Uryu first, but then I saw that his individual banner actually had some value because I need to get my final copy of Tetsu Zaemon. So I decided to pump in my power move source and my rainbow move source to 5 out of 5 him, and look at him. He's a beauty to behold. Now, his performance is going to be pretty similar to 2.5 and 5.5. However, when it comes to having this character 5.5, whether you use him as a main unit or a link, this is where it's going to matter a lot. You get the EX Berserker at its maximum level, being 30%, and it does multiply with his base Berserker, which is very good. And if you were to use Jushiro as a link for, let's say, 6th Anniversary Aizen, even he too will get the benefit of getting the EX Berserker multiplied into his 100% Berserker, which is crazy to even think about. That being said, for today's showcase, I am going to be showcasing him at 3-star focus, and then later on, once this special time-limited guild quest ends and I'm satisfied with my results, I will swap this to 3-star SP because I do want to also use him as a link for my best power characters like Bankai Senjumaru and 6th Annie Aizen. But, yeah, other than that, if you guys have watched the initial showcase on the channel, you guys know that he is a crackhead. He's very similar to 10th Anniversary Ichigo with what this guy can do, being a ranged Ronka killer, having Frenzy 3, high Berserker, SP boost. You guys know the drill, and he is indeed the best power character that we have in the game currently. So let's get to showcasing him. I do have the same setup as you guys can see right here. That being said, I am going to swap damage to paralyzed enemies to focus because we do not have a Ronker enemy mobs. So we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. And yeah, let's just see what he can do now in terms of damage numbers. Team composition, we are going to be bringing Magic Society as not because he does boost on the SA2, has the booster skill, and can also debuff on the SA3. So you guys know the drill, one of the best support characters in the game. And then Nanao for more strong attack damage to Power Soul Reapers. And we're also going to be bringing the Mugetsu link right here. So, yeah. Last time we did 200k damage, I believe, once we got to debuff and boost without killer. So I do expect like around 300k plus or something of that kind of caliber. But let's just see. So, first things first, let's get the SP boost. Then we're going to apply debuff, boost, and let's see what we can do with that superior SA2 of his. Almost 400k damage, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, other than that, the damage has improved by a lot when you get this character 5 out of 5. It's just that content is so easy, you don't really need to max transcend this character, unless it's for guild quest, because that's the only thing that mattered. Considering at 2.5, I was seeing 50 seconds, and at 5.5, once you guys do get him worked on, you can get 54 seconds if you have the SP roll on him, but if you do have the focus slot, 55 up to even 56, to be honest. In the time-limited guild quest where the mobs have like, what, 100+ million HP? Yeah. For what he does, it's insane. Of course, he is a bit behind 10th Anniversary Ichigo, but he is still up there. He is that guy still. Bringing him into co-op, the performance is pretty much going to be the same, but yeah, here is what you guys are seeing right here. I did give him a Zeta Pill to be able to hit the underground enemy mobs. I forgot to give him double long stride, but honestly, I don't think it should matter too much because of how ridiculously easy this quest is, and we already got our fast run beforehand. So, with that being said, let's just one-shot with our SA2, one-shot with our SA3. Everyone goes down, which is crazy. Let's just go ahead and use the SA1 since we're... Okay, no, never mind. We'll just pop the EX now. Get out. There we go. We literally just killed our own lieutenant. SA3 to kill everyone else. We'll just get to the middle of the map. Soul Bomb. Get that over and done with. And then we'll just head to the next map. Get the Soul Bomb once more. Nuke. And we're practically done. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We don't have to do anything else. I just wish that Path to Unity was a thing already. And I just wish that we had harder content overall outside of Guild Quest, because it just feels weird having these super broken characters, and the only thing to really put them up against is just Guild Quest and Limit Breaker Quest. We need something else, for sure. But, yeah, 30-second run, 31, I mean, it's the same stuff, really. It's not going to be too different from a 2 out of 5 Jushiro when I say this, literally. Now, I've already recorded my run and made a separate video, but I figure we may as well include this here because this is where you're going to get the most usage out of a max Transcended Jushiro overall when it comes to bringing him into Gale Quest, and that's where it differs a little bit, where you do get a little bit more seconds. Keep in mind, this is the harder Nightmare difficulty, where the enemy mobs start to having over 100 million HP. Like, if you guys want to know the statistics, here you guys go. It's literally on the screen, so it's way harder than the regular Nightmare difficulty overall. And with Jushiro, here is how we had him set up. We gave him the Misanga plus, the Speedball plus, and then the Killer Sticker, 2 with Focus and 1 SP, because this is how we had to set up the character overall for when it came to this type of difficulty in Gale Quest. 2 max Transcended links, 1 link that isn't maxed out, being Tetsuzaemon. I am currently missing 1 more copy of this character, funny enough. But yeah, Aizen and Chad all have level 13 SP, with SP on the 6th slot, as well as having SP and attack as the bonus ability. And Iba, I still have him at level 13 SP with the SP bonus ability to maximize how much SP we can get overall. And yeah, bonus abilities that we had on him were full stamina damage boost and damage to paralyzed enemies, because apparently this is what we needed at the end of the day. He did not have a full stamina damage boost like Ichigo, so that's kind of the reason why we needed it this time around. But yeah, otherwise I think Focus would have been the better play here. But yeah, this is a harder Gale Quest overall. And then you pretty much want to bring nothing but damage buffers. Unless you're having a very hard time clearing this Gale Quest, Robert is indeed an option, for sure. But once you get this Jushiro beefed up, you don't need Robert anymore. You just want support characters. And in this case, here's what I went with. I went for Can't Fear Your Own World Kisuke, because this guy provides 20% universal strong attack damage to any given Soul Reaper. Whether it's speed, heart, mind, power, tech, he will be able to buff any Soul Reaper, which is why I always choose this guy when I get the chance, and then Mugetsu Link for more strong attack damage. So 40% damage in total, and then Tenjiro, who is going to be the booster, and can boost on the SA2, but more importantly, this will allow Jushiro to do 30% more damage to element-affected enemies, and it is considered a different multiplier for Jushiro. So yes, he is going to be able to hit significantly harder. Now, you can go from various team compositions. Like, if you do not have Kisuke and Tenjiro, you guys can choose to run Nanao and Mashiro. Now, Nanao will be boosting for a lot less by 33% focus, but Mashiro does give out 10% more damage to element-affected enemies, and will pretty much be considered more or less the same team composition. Another thing that you guys can do is you can bring Swimsuit Masaki, because she does boost on the SA2 with the 43% focus, and does give out 20% more damage to element-affected enemies for every single character that exists in the game. And you can bring the same set buffers, like Kisuke, Nanao, and yeah, still be able to get away with it. There's a lot of team compositions that you can go for this character. You guys can also check the top 10 used characters, and it will show also the auto-played characters that are being used here. And yeah, 3 of these characters right here are damage buffers for the likes of Jushiro. So yeah, there you guys go. I already did the run. I'll just let it play out so that way you guys can enjoy. Maybe I should do double flash steps just to be safe. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh. 55! There we go. There we go, nice. And that is 1000-Year Blower Jushiro for you guys. Overall, very, very cracked character. Very happy I got this guy max Transcendence. And yeah, this guy's gonna be helping out my account a lot for when it comes to the ranged Ronker Gale Quest. He's a very fun character and will help give out buffs to any given power character that exists, man. I cannot wait to try him out as a Link on the likes of 6th Anniversary Aizen when Range Captain Guild Quest does return, or in Melee Captain when it comes to using Bankai Senjumaru, or better yet, 1000 Year Blower Soifun for Melee Human Guild Quests. I definitely cannot wait to give it a shot. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I'm signing out. So take care, lads. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.